Hi guys, so today I'm actually going to do a little comparison. I remember I told you, I did a review showing you guys that I bought this NYX concealer palette. Well then I had the MAC one before and that's the one that I use periodically. I don't use any one concealer consistently, but today I'm actually going to wear one on the other side. I know. I'm going to try the NYX on the right side and the MAC one on the left side, and we're going to see if we can see a difference. So looking at them, they look very similar, except I can tell, let me open this one, except I can tell that the NYX, I guess it's a little CoverGirl, it's a little bit more CoverGirl friendly because it really does have some deeper shades in there. So right off the bat, just looking at them, they look very similar. But like I said, this darker brown one, it's very like cocoa. I could definitely use that to contour or something because it's too dark for me, whereas in the middle one here would have been my ideal concealer to like conceal blemishes or hyperpigmentation. Secondly, this top one was probably my what do you call it, highlighter or concealer for my under eye. This one, it's already a little darker. I think this one would probably be the one that I would be using to conceal blemishes. So, but aside from that, oh yeah, and then okay, going over to the next side, these two are a little bit darker than these two over here. And then, yeah, and even the yellow, even the yellow down there, it's darker. So overall, this palette is a little bit darker, but I guess we're not testing it for that because if it's for it to be more CoverGirl friendly, that's a good thing for us sisters because we don't have that much to choose from to begin with. However, we want to test the quality because I've heard some great things about this, and unless I try it for myself, I ain't got no clue. So first of all, what am I going to use to conceal my under eye? I am going to go with I feel like these are all kind of dark, but I think I'm going to go with this one. So, I usually use my fingers for this, to be honest. And I will probably just do that so much easier. Okay, so right off the bat, I can tell that the consistency is good. It's not greasy. And yeah, it already feels very similar to the MAC one, according to my calculations. Sorry for the background, by the way. I'm just filming in the bathroom because it's the only place I can get natural light. And I will definitely lift up the camera after and put you right in the light to show you. Okay, that's me blending it out. So that's me blending it out. Now we're going to try the MAC one, and I definitely want to try the color that's similar to that. So I think it would be probably sensible to kind of go, I guess, this one, which is usually, I mean, I use it sometimes to conceal, but not really. Is that, no, that looks a little deep. I think I'm gonna have to mix it a little bit in order to get the same yellow. So you can see the difference thus far. Okay, so right off the bat, you can tell they are very, very similar, but I have to say overall that my MAC one does provide more coverage. It takes less to cover more. Does that make sense? Yeah, it takes less to cover more. And initially, like you can just see the color pop. This one is, you can tell that it's pretty decent. You can tell it's pretty good. It just I would need more coverage. You can see where it's kind of patchy with me blending it. When you can see, I actually took less time to blend this one out. And I actually took out less product initially too. So I used less product to put this on. I took less time to blend it out. This one, I used a little bit more and I still would need more in order to create the kind of look that I'm getting from this. So that is what I'm seeing so far. And that is just the darker shade. As opposed to hyperpigmentation, let's see. For my MAC, for hyperpigmentation, right? Dip my finger once. This is how I kind of cover. I seldom actually do this. I don't really conceal hyperpigmentation. I just use my foundation and it does that perfectly fine. What is it?
My phone charger.
What?
I need my phone charger.
In the bathroom?
No, like, you have one.
No, I don't. You have to wait on that. I don't know where to find that. That should be downstairs.
Yeah, Gabby was using that one for the other one. She said she was
Well,
like street something.
Well, I guess you have to wait. I don't have any other one like that up here. No. So as you can see, that's what I did to conceal that little hyperpigmentation right there. Now I'm going to go into the NYX one. The texture is a little bit more sticky, but not anything bad. Ooh, this is a little bit light. See, like I really have to go up a shade. Oh my gosh. Even down to this very yellow one at the top there that looks brown, that's what I'm using right now. And look at the color. Like it's coming across as like yellow, but it's not yellow, it's brown. This is how I use it to conceal. So overall, in terms of concealing, I think it does a great job in concealing. It does a great job. It's just a little bit harder to work with. You have to work with it just a little bit. It's just a tiny bit off from the MAC. They're very, very good. I definitely buy that again. And who knows, like if money is tight or something, I definitely would probably just stick to buying that. But overall, I do prefer the MAC one. Ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I do prefer the MAC one on a whole. But this one is a big steal, y'all. Big steal. Looks very similar. And the thing is, I think overall it's more friendly for us women of color because it just has, and I'm not saying, then again, I know they do have different color range, but I'm saying in terms of this color range, it's a little bit more friendly for women of color because the range is so deep. It's so, it goes up so high, which is really, really cool. It's very rare to find that. I don't really ever find that in many foundation unless it's like Iman or something in the drugstore. And here in Canada, we don't even have Iman like that. So, that's pretty much it. I will finish my face and actually just show you what it looks like after I put on my face powder, but I'm not going to do anything else. I don't generally do anything else. If anything, I'm going to conceal my brows, so I can do that and show y'all. Kind of looking all crazy today with my hair. I had to do an emergency wash and I don't have time to do an emergency dry and twist or anything like that because I gotta go. But how about I use, so I'm gonna say bye-bye to that for now, and I'm gonna actually use this to conceal my brows, which I've never done. So I almost want to go to this yellow shade because I mean it makes no sense, but okay, but I'm using this. Let's be safe right now because I'm going on the street. And ignore my hands. They are looking so ashy. Oh my gosh. It's because I've submerged my hands in water. Does a pretty good job. Right away my brows got live. Oh boy. This is what happens when you're in a rush. So voila. Voila.